And welcome to Hannity. And tonight, the radical left is inconsolable. Their rage is completely out of control. On a positive note, they thankfully are no longer burning Teslas and attacking car dealerships. But unfortunately, and this is where it gets serious, they have a new target, federal immigration officials. Now attacks on ICE are up a whopping 830%. I wonder if it might have a little something to do with comments like these. Take a look.
If you've got a facility that's holding people indefinitely and there's no legal process to get in there and there's no legal process to get out, that is traditionally called a concentration camp or an internment camp.
This points to something bigger. They want more people behind bars. They want to incarcerate more people, and they want to ethnically cleanse this country.
We have a message for conspiracy nut Rachel Maddow and all her friends. And also coming up, we're going to show you the worst of the worst. But it's not just the Democrats. The legacy state-run media mob has become totally unglued and unhinged. Take a look.
Also, I want to respond to you saying that I was hyperbolic when I talked about a reign of terror.
Because that is hyperbolic.
No, it might be hyperbolic for you as a white man.
Oh, okay.
It's certainly not hyperbolic for me as a Latino. No, I'm not being racist.
It's to dismiss my opinion for being a white man.
No, I'm not dismissing your opinion.
All right, we have that entire exchange that's coming up straight ahead, but we begin with one of the reasons Democrats are now lashing out, and that is President Trump has been, well, incredibly successful. Frankly, beyond even my wildest imagination. He is fulfilling promises, and America is on the mend. The Republican Party is even working together for a change for the most part. They have little intramural squabbles here and there. At the same time, the Democratic Party is a dumpster fire. But that's not stopping Chucky Schumer from putting a brave face and doing what he does best, lying to all of you, the American people. Take a look.
The bottom line is Democrats are united. We are fighting the high costs that American people pay. We are fighting the health care cuts Republicans are making. We are fighting the horrible bill that they just passed. Democrats are united, and we have been far more united, frankly, than the Republicans.
Oh, really? In reality, they're not unified at all. In fact, Schumer is a party leader in name only. Same with House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries. Only in name only. As we speak, the Democratic Party, it is undergoing what is a scary transformation. Even Chuck Schumer himself is facing a possible primary. If he does, he will lose. The truth is, melodramatic socialists are now ruling the Democratic Party with an iron fist. The establishment Democrats, people like Schumer, Jeffries, they are completely powerless. They are terrified and they are paralyzed. AOC, the Squad, Jasmine Crockett, that's right, Comrade Bernie Sanders, and, Pocahontas. They're all leading the way. But tonight, the rising star, the person stealing the spotlight, an actual Marxist, communist named Zoran Mamdani. As we affectionately like to refer to him on this program, Marxist Mamdani is the Democratic Party's nominee to be the next mayor of New York City. No wonder people are leaving in droves. Now, Mamdani has called for the government to seize the means of production. Confiscate private homes, set up government-run grocery stores. Grocery stores have a profit margin of 1% to 3%. He wants to defund the police, end cash bail, raise taxes, especially on people in, quote, whiter neighborhoods. Hadn't heard that one before. And as an added bonus, Mamdani seemingly supports a global intifada against Jewish people. But like any good socialist, well, really Marxist status, to each according to their need, from each according to their ability. It takes the new Green Deal, puts it on steroids and human growth hormone. When he runs out of other people's money, he knows just where to turn in his life. Mommy and daddy. Take a look.
I think that the lack of matching funds makes class a major determinant in who can run and who can succeed when it comes to running for office. You know, I worked until January, and then I took time away from my job. And one of the major reasons I could do so was because I knew that if I ran out of my savings, my family would be able to support me. And that is not a luxury that many people have.
Marxist Mamdani can run to mommy and daddy. He grew up in a world of privilege. His parents are ultra wealthy. Outside of a couple of years in local government, short stint as a rapper, Mamdani This guy's never had a real job, doesn't know how the real world works, doesn't understand basic economics. Now he wants to run the wealthiest, the most complex city in the entire world. The once greatest city in the world is now becoming an Adam Schiff hole. But don't expect Zohran Mamdani to answer any tough questions. You know, if someone in the media would actually ask him something important, his campaign, they have a plan for that. Loud music, interruption. Take a look.
Thank you for your question, Ms.
I think we're done here.
Channel 7,
we're going to go. Come on.
We haven't had a chance to meet.
We're wrapping up. Sorry, folks.
Okay.
We're wrapping up. I'm so sorry, guys.
Sorry. Can we just talk about this notion that
You mere peons, shush with those questions. How dare you ask a question? You know, we have Marxist Mamdani would be a glaring disaster for the most, publicized city in the entire world. He's not only Marxist, running to be the mayor of a big American city. This now radical socialist senator is now in the running to be in charge of Minneapolis. This cancer is growing within Democratic Party radicalized ranks. This new radicalized Democratic Party, they're overjoyed. They are delusional. We're very happy for them. Already the entire party is underwater with Americans, polling at a pretty low 40%, which is even lower than June. And get this, according to another poll, Kamala Harris, she is the front runner for 2028. I'll take that match any day of the week. And to top it off, the congenital liar, Adam Schiff, he's now being accused of mortgage fraud by the president of the United States. Didn't he get one of those preemptive pardons? Just wonder maybe what the reason might be. Anyway, at the very same time, the state-run legacy media mob continues to push deranged conspiracy theories about Donald Trump. What a shock. They live Trump lives in their head 24/7. They can't help themselves at this point. If the dog bites, the bee stings, you're feeling sad, blame Trump, spread a conspiracy theory. Take a look.
Do you worry about Donald Trump and Stephen Miller and some of these types monkeying around with the midterms and the way we do elections in this country? I mean, with what they're trying to pull these days, they don't want accountability. They don't want Democrats getting the gavels in the House and the Senate, be able to hold hearings and start impeachment proceedings and so on. I mean, you worry about that, James?
In a short word, yes. In the longer word, very.
I think it's insane, honestly, to just assume we're going to have normal elections next year. I don't assume that.
Oh, fake news Acosta now believes in election integrity. Okay, Joy Reid, same thing. This is a delusional, insane group of people. Obama, and by the way, is so panicked, he is now begging, literally, for Democrats to toughen up and quit their whining. And his former chief of staff, Rombo, Deadfish, Emanuel, he's openly worried about the state of his own party. But he couldn't get elected. He'd probably be considered a moderate, which he's not. Take a look.
Just to give you a sense of how bad we are, Democratic Party is less popular than Elon Musk right now. That should be like a wake-up call how bad. The Democratic Party, we disappoint you. And I think if you look at these numbers, the Democrats are harder on the Democratic Party than others. And the reason is because they got disappointed. And they have every right to be disappointed in the leadership.
Now, a little advice from my Democratic friends. The constant whining from Democrats is less of a concern than the rampant extremism. They have socialism, communism, defunding the police, open borders, gender-affirming care for minors, taxpayer-funded sex change operations for illegals and for convicts, free college for illegals, coupled with, well, tampons in grade school boys' bathrooms. It's very deeply unpopular in the country. And all for good reason. Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.